NYC was the worst time of my life, guys.
We are and you together, treasure. We go roll together, treasure. Maybe we could smile together, treasure.
Hello everyone, welcome to another channel of mine, Lifestyle with Jamal Ladari, and I am yours truly, Jamal Ladari, where I share my life stories, music, and also fashion branding and strategy tips to help your business grow. So in this video, as you can see today, I am wearing my Nysc uniform, and I'm going to be talking about my 1 year experience as an Nysc Corper. So for those of y'all who don't know, the Nysc stands for the National Youth Service Corps, and every Nigerian is expected to serve their country. And I also had the opportunity and was honored to serve my country. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about my experience as a corper. Okay, so I started serving March 2019, and what came to my mind the first time, as I just graduated. So I started serving March 2019, and I had just graduated from the university, and I went straight into service. And my idea from what people told me about the NYSC was, do you understand? It wasn't as I had expected, I'm telling you. Okay, so the first thing, we registered and I went to camp, and we had this 3 weeks camp in this military place, and we had to wear white and white for 3 weeks, y'all. Like, no, okay, we could wear colored outfits, other outfits aside from white and white, but that would be when we either are going to church or to mosque for the Muslims. But every other day was white and white, and we had to wear our boots, y'all, or we had to wear our NYC boots, or we had to wear our white and white boots, or shoe or sneakers, but it had to be white. My experience at the camp was so, I went to the Abuja camp, and it was drilling. I met good friends. Like in my hostel, I met amazing friends. I mean, they used to call me Josh the prostitute. But I don't know why. But for some weird reason, in the hostel, they all had this idea that I was always around girls. I mean, I'm a fine guy, so Okay, so in the camp, I remember would wake up in the morning by 5, go for morning drill. Everybody has their prayers all in the parade ground, and if you mess up, you're gonna sit on the floor. You hear me? Like, you're gonna sit your butt down on the floor with your white on white, because it was a military place. And I really didn't eat camp food. I only ate jollof rice, and I went to this place called the Mami Markets. Now, for those that don't know, my non-Nigerian folks, Mami Markets is just a slang name, but that is where you can find everything you want to get: food, cut your hair, buy shoes, clothes, phone. You know, they even have where you could charge your phone. It was all fun. So most of the time in camp, I ate from the Mami Market. Yes, I know. Big voices. Okay, so aside from that, they always gave us allowances, right? But it was just twice, I think. There was the first one, second one, and then the famous 19,800, which thankfully they have increased to 33,000. But unfortunately for people like me, I cannot get 33K, you know, because I'm done, you know. But I beef and I respect and I congratulate those that are going to be enjoying 33K. Us, batch 8, 2019, we all only enjoyed it once, twice, but the rest people are gonna be enjoying it more than whatever. I don't want to talk about it, it's annoying. But camp was really good. I remember that I didn't really go to much of the sessions that he always had, because it was, so I know that I didn't go to most of the sessions that he had, because it was boring. I would tell you, it was really boring. You would just stay and people would talk and talk and talk. It's just, so we had this thing where we would go to, there was this hall where we would always go sleep. And when the soldiers come, they would pursue us. It was fun. And the part that I enjoyed about camp was the parade, y'all. I love to march. Most of my friends in camp were like, Joshua, I don't really know why you like to march, but I really love to march. It was something that I really did enjoy. I really loved to march. Left, right, what was it again? Half a gas, left wheel, half a gas, left wheel, left, right. It was really amazing, and the fun and the pam 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 para pam. It was, oh my God! Every morning they would ring that thing, that beagle. Well, I don't know what they called it, but Jesus Christ. But anyways, camp was fun, and then oh my God, I like thinking about my NYSC experience in camp. It's just getting me excited. It was really fun, y'all. Well, there were some, boring activities here and there, but I enjoyed parade. I enjoyed my friends in my hostel. We were fun in my hostel, and the good thing about my hostel is that we were all our brothers keepers. Like, we kept each other's things. Luckily for us, yes, luckily for us, y'all. Boom. Bleh. Okay, but aside that, what else again? My one of the things that I enjoyed about camp was my room. I really wish that when people are passing out, like when they're passing out, finishing from NYSC, that they get to go back to camp for 3 weeks and the next day they pass out. I'm just saying though, but it's gonna be fun. I miss my friends in my room. We were amazing. So we left camp, and my experience after camp was really challenging because I had just moved into the state, Abuja State, so I really didn't have anywhere to go to or anywhere to stay with. And the first place that I got posted to for my NYSC, I got rejected. I'm not going to mention the name, but I got rejected. And then I got accepted into a fashion school, which is where I worked for my 1 year as a Corper. And my experience there, working in the fashion school called the Fashion Academy Abuja, for those of y'all that really want to learn how fashion business and fashion branding, for everything I've learned about fashion, I learned working in the Fashion Academy. And I learned everything there, and working there for 1 year has been amazing. I got to meet a lot of people, but I didn't really, it was really stressful for me during my first time of service because I had to stay with a friend, and then I had to leave there and find my own place, and getting my accommodation while being in a new state was really, really hard, y'all. And for those people that are watching that have served, and you would understand moving to another state where you don't know nobody, but you have to fend for yourself. You have to find somewhere to stay. So it was a little bit hard. And then another part of NYSC that I loved was my CDS, y'all. I was in dance and drama CDS in Abuja State. And initially when I got there, I really didn't want to do anything because in camp, I participated in the inter-house competition. I danced and I was in drama. And then from there, I got picked into being in dance and drama. And when I got to dance and drama CDS, I really didn't want to participate. I was new there. I was so shy. I didn't feel like I needed to communicate or be around nobody, y'all. But eventually, as time went by, I started being very comfortable in my skin, and I made good friends in dance and drama CDS. One CDS that I would always miss, like every CDS that I would go to, we would dance, act drama, we would gist, we would laugh, we would play music. It was fun, guys. It was really fun. Okay, maybe not as, no. Am I exaggerating my fun? I really don't know, guys, but all I know is that my CDS, initially when I started serving, was fun for me, for moi. It was fun, y'all. It was fun. And what other part about my NYSC did I love? When I say that NYSC was really challenging for me was, like I said, accommodation, and then staying on my own in a new state. It was really hard. The first period of my NYSC, I had to go from registration to registration to registration. I had to wear my khaki for like 2 weeks straight. I was worried that they would not accept me. It was just a whole lot of things, guys. A whole lot, I tell you. But one thing that I do know, that so far so good. I am happy that I have served, and woof, That is done, y'all. On to the next thing. You know, I always thought that anybody, that people, you know, I had this, one of the misconceptions I had about NYSC is that if you're a guy and you're serving and you're a girl, you're serving, when you guys meet at a certain place, you guys are likely to get married and date, and you know, that was the misconception and the idea that I had about NYSC. But I think that has changed for me. That has really, really changed, like a lot. Because, well, I don't know, I don't know, I just had this weird idea that if people get married and they were serving, they probably met while serving. But, okay, so another thing is when I moved to ABJ, after a while I was so scared, I didn't want to stay in ABJ. ABJ stands for Abuja, for my non-Nigerian folks. I didn't want to stay in Abuja. I wanted to go back to where I was, which I'm a Kaduna boy, I'm a northern boy, but I'm an Igbo boy, but I'm from the north, but because I was born in the north. Whew. But you get what I'm saying. So I wanted to move there, and I just wanted to stay there. But then I took a chance on everything. I didn't really make much friends as I would have hoped. Like, my only friend was going to work, and I enjoyed going to work. I didn't like to stay at home. I think one of the things that I've learned about serving is that you get to be more independent, and for me, I learned how to enjoy my space. I learned how to be comfortable in being on my own, because when I started serving, because I wasn't used to people here, I wanted to always hang out with every single friend. I wanted to be with every single body, hang out to the next place. I just didn't want to be on my own. But along the way, I started to learn how to understand that my space is mine and it is something that I need to enjoy. So I would say that my NYSC experience has been really awesome, and it is something that I would cherish for a very long time, especially because of the friends. And then they had to increase the allowance to 33,000 naira, guys. I am so happy that they increased it, but they increased it at a time when I am going. That is annoying. But then again, guess what? I get to laugh at my other coppers that enjoyed 19.8. Okay, so another thing that I did during my service was that I saved a lot. So this is one advice for everybody out there, guys. If you're receiving allowance and you're being paid in your PPA, please save, because there is no guarantee that your PPA, your PPA means your primary place of assignment, where the NYSC has posted you to go serve your country. There is no guarantee that they will retain you there. So it is good to have a very good financial plan, so that when you're done, you would be like, okay, I have saved, and this is where I'm not like broke. So this is where I can move on to the next thing, and also try to look for other places to work, because like I said, there is no guarantee that your PPA will retain you. If you're lucky, yes, they will, but some of them don't. Not because they don't like you, but sometimes they're overstaffed and they have to accept you, because you know, everybody in their initial points of NYSC, they're all desperate. Just accept me. You don't have to pay me nothing. But then when they get into the gear of serving in that place, then they're like, are you going to pay me, sir? You know. So one thing that I would really want y'all to do is save. Have a very good financial plan. Have a very, I cannot overemphasize this enough, have a very good financial plan. Do not overspend all your allowance. Save something. If they're paying you your PPA, always save, all right? And with that comes to my short story of my NYSC experience. So far, I really don't have anything to regret, but it was really hard for me, y'all. But I'm dropping this, y'all. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done, yeah. I'm done with my NYSC, I'm done with my NYSC, I'm done, Alright, so thank you for watching. This is Lifestyle with Jamal Hadari, and do not forget to comment, like, and share this video. And if you have anything that you really do relate with as a copper or going to serve, comment. You know, I really want this to be like a community where people can feel free to comment about certain things that they do. So yeah, you know, I want you to have fun, have a wonderful week, and subscribe, ring that bell below so you can get notified for any new video and that comes into play. And also, y'all, I love you guys, okay? So take good care of yourself, all right? Peace out.
See me and you together, treasure. We go roll together, treasure. Tell me we could smile together, treasure.